Time to continue with the Anno 1800 modded series. Where in the last episode we settled this new island over here, a third island where we have built. This was our starting island where we have our first artisans, we also have soldiers. This is going pretty well. We also have a second island of pescatarians. They're getting everything. They're pretty happy, making me actually tons of money. You can see most of my money is coming from this small island here. Love it. And then here we have started to make some beer. Actually, we're not really sending the beer yet anywhere, but at least I guess these people here are drinking it. Or not. No, actually they're not, because you need a lot more. So anyway, we're gonna look at this. But more importantly, in the last episode, we also arrived in the new world. Isabel Sarmento has, you know, a harbor over here. This is a bit the equivalent of Archie, if you wish. And she had 2 frigates. So well, right away, I went and bought those frigates. And as soon as you go close to this ship, she gives it to you. She gives it to you with, a lot of resource. So with those resources, we can get started. Now, I don't know where the big islands are, but to be honest, I'd rather actually check islands on this side, because this is close to the old world here, and this is close to the Cape. So if we get island there, unless there is the pirates here, this is the right place for us. I do see there is, by the way, also a mission. We got a mission to destroy a frigate there, so we'll do that in a second. As always, let's make sure, we have the +10 of money now. Great. And by the way, we even have this attack speed increase. If we want to go to war, that could be good. But for now, let's give us a bit more money. Let's keep those 2. They're positive. Perfect. So Admiral Vicente is happy. That's great. Now, maybe we go on the other side, but I saw a pirate already here. So I'm guessing the pirates are maybe more on that side. And so we'll avoid that side for a while and first go on the other one. Sending all of the ships, maybe we can actually check one island here, and you can check this island there. But as you can see, obviously we expected it. We're not the first one there. So some of these islands will be settled, probably. At least this one is so far they're all unsettled, and this is actually a pretty good one. It has a lot of rivers, but now we have river slots, so that could be good. And it is a pretty big one. It has quite a lot of oil, so that's going to be useful, and gold, and it has quite a few fertilities, and that could be good. That could be good. We have also Manola is probably on this side, right? So that's something we're going to want to get into also. This is an island that's already taken by Lady Margaret. So let me just discover a couple of islands in a second and choose one, and I'll see you there. I still haven't decided on an island, but time to fight. 2 frigates against 1, so we should win, but we need to make sure to not lose one of ours. It will regain its health as long as it doesn't die. So that's the idea. Why is this one not really firing? Oh, it is now. Okay. Yeah, Alonso is also there for sure. And as you can see, as I expected, I don't see the pirates there, but I also don't see really great islands on this corner. This one is pretty small. It's a bit disappointed. So I actually think we're gonna go for that one. Unfortunately, this is missing the tools, right? So we cannot do this island, but I think we're gonna do it with the other ones. And by the way, my new frigate just arrived, and I had made the mistake of also not taking tools and just taking the normal steel. So anyway, okay, we should win this one in a sec. And yeah, this one is not dead, so it's fine. Okay, you're gonna be the one taking this because you need to deliver it, and you're gonna go back there. So I'm thinking actually maybe we take this one, and then maybe we go for Manola, even if there is a bit of a risk of taking Manola so early, because we may not be able to defend it. We're gonna have to check that out. But yeah, we have the resource there, so let's deliver it here. I also see a mission here actually, so let's check that out. Always good to do the mission. Oh, a destroy quest again. That's gonna be tough. I did bring another frigate, so maybe we say yes. I have 30 minutes, you know, we'll wait a bit for it. Okay. Going back to the old world in the meantime, I have continued to expand this one here. We have now 2 breweries, and I have also built this, the cigarette factory. Now we have 2 recipes. We have hop plus paper, and in the future we'll have tobacco plus paper. So obviously we're gonna do the one we can right now. It does require some paper, so we're gonna need to make paper, which is again a couple of different recipes, but I think the only one I can do right now is this, which is advanced paper mill. Costs 200 of upkeep and it costs 85 workers, so that's a lot, but it only uses wool fabric, which we can make with our normal wood on site, right? So I do need a couple more workers, but we should be able to now make beer and cigarettes and then send them back to the other island, right? So that should give me more money. I think what we will do is we will also give it to these people here, and we should probably try to give them a couple of these other ones here, first to make money, but also to get a few more workers, right? So I'm gonna work on that in a sec, and I'll see you there. So it is, I took this island here again, the one at the start. It's close to the old world, it's not too far from the Cape, and it's pretty big. It has a lot of oil, a lot of gold, a lot of river slots, and pretty good basic fertilities. So that should be a good starter one. Now I'm sending my 2 frigates that are at full health for this mission over here, and we're gonna start the development here. But before we do, I do want to show you one thing, which is if we look at my influence there, we have finally reached the first level of the conqueror. So if we look at the conqueror, this is the expansion at the bottom there, right? We have reached the first level, and this is linked to how many islands do you have, right? How big those islands are, etc. So with this new island there, we've reached this, and with that we get some free workforce. That is really powerful, right? We have 50 workforce. That is in particular useful when, you know, you want to do 2 things. One is to do free workforce islands, so islands where you don't put any houses, and the second is it's really helpful also for, you know, just having a couple of basic, like here, if I want to do one production that takes artisans, instead of having artisan, I can just have that one production, right? So again, that's gonna be, I think, pretty useful. Speaking of this island, while we're here, as I promised, I'm starting to make a couple of different productions. So we're gonna have over here the bread using flour and salt. So I've put a salt mine, salt works. We just built here the flour mill. I think we have not enough wheat, but I have wheat there, so should be fine. We have also then the sausage and the sop. So for the sausage, it's gonna use once again some salt and some pigs. The pigs are here, the salt is the same. And then for the sop factory, we're gonna need tallow. That is the one just next door here. That's gonna use some more pigs. And we're gonna need also some potash. So let's build this potash here. That's gonna use just some wood. I'm not 100% sure this is fully, you know, at equilibrium, but we're gonna let it work a bit and then we'll see it. We have also bought just a new frigate now. I've built a couple more. So I have a small fleet, you know, I'm not too worried. We have a mission to escort. So we're gonna start doing this, right? You click on it, you can start it, and then you just click on your ship to escort, because any escort mission, you know, it's gonna be attacked. So you need at least 1 or 2 ships. So that's good there. And as I said, right now we can go back to the new world and get started with the actual expansion, including, by the way, we will also have the soldiers potentially in the new world, but right now, yeah, we should just get started with a normal city. I do need a bit of space. Maybe here is not too bad. Okay, we're gonna put it in the middle. This is the new marketplace, right? The equivalent. We're gonna want to put some jornaleros houses. There's gonna be the hacienda and many other things in the future, but let's get started with just a basic island like this, or city like this. We're gonna want a chapel too and things like this in the future, but for now we haven't unlocked anything else, right? Like this chapel is over here. This is new, mango, okay, love it. And calamari, okay. So the calamari is definitely new. Also corn, they don't usually need, and wood and water, they also don't usually need. So how do we give them water? Ah, we need to unlock it, okay. So we're not there yet. I guess the only thing we can give them right now is basic wood. So let's do it over here. As always, you know, we know we're gonna have at least one warehouse here. So that should be fine. We can then connect these two things here up, and maybe we just build one timber. So there will be enough wood for the people. And then, yeah, we're gonna need more journalers to unlock the rest. So I'll see you in a sec, but first, let's also make sure we sell, or we deliver and we sell, maybe Linda. Linda, go and sell. Hopefully we don't find pirates on, you know, on our way. I do see there was one pirate there. He's following us. And yeah, no, I mean, those islands are not bad, but this was probably the best island, actually. I'm glad we took it. We cannot upgrade yet this, but potentially maybe we have, what is that? Imperial Trade Union. No, I don't have that. And in the harbor, we potentially could create some harbor storage, okay. Like this one is not too expensive. Let's see. This is a new visual, okay. And this increases by how much? By 25. So it's not huge, but okay, why not? We can deliver some of it and we can send it back. Or actually what I can do is potentially make it a trade route between, you know, Archie and the New World to start bringing, you know, just basic resource, especially wood and bricks. We're not gonna bring anything else right now. Okay, and if you look at my other, right, I'm bringing potatoes and schnapps from the capital, and I'm sending them beer and cigarettes the other way around. I don't think we have really started those productions, but almost. Oh, we are close to... Oh, so he's gonna attack me now? Or maybe we're not at war yet. Let's check. Oh, we're not at war yet. That is great. So let's try to stay that way. But he doesn't want a non-aggression pack. But we can potentially flatter him, yes. And even give him a gift. You know, 7,000. I have almost 200,000. This way, yeah, he stays a bit happier with us. And potentially we can keep having a non-aggression pack with him. That'd be great. That'd be great. What is that? Oh yeah, look at how many he has. So that would be great if we can not be at war together. Okay, what else? My health here is increasing, so that's good. We still haven't unlocked the water. No, we need a lot more generators, so let's go. We're going to add some more here. There, I'm gonna leave space in the middle because I want to put water. And probably in the future also the chapel. But maybe for now we leave it like this. We should probably put a fire station. Like a volunteer one. Look at this. This is a small one. Comes from one of the mod. So it will obviously have less range and less of these you know, people to do it, but it's better than nothing. Actually, I guess we can do something like this and move this whole thing there closer. In the future I can put services, but for now it'll be good. So let's see, have we unlocked now something? Actually here we may want to put just 2 defenses just in case somebody declares war and I'm not here. That would be good. So calamari we've already unlocked, but do they actually, they wanted calamari as a, no, they want it here, yes, okay. So, and corn, we can do calamari and corn, okay, so let's go. Calamari, oh, but we need soldiers for that one, I forgot. So let's see, maybe we just make a basic, what is that? Outpost? Ah, we're gonna need to check that one out. But maybe, as I said, let's make a super small camp here. That's a different size also than the one in the old world, okay. What does it take? Oh, I think it takes some, some of these cells. Oh, that is a bit more complex. Okay. So we're gonna have to wait a second before we can get these, unless I send some cells from the old world. Maybe we're gonna do that. Just send a frigate with some wood. Just send a lot of wood. And then just some cells from my city here. Actually, maybe we just take this guy. Okay, so, oops, wrong one. So this and some cell. Perfect. Go back to the new world in my new world capital. Okay, we have finished, I think, the escort. So let's see. Where are my... Yeah, yeah. So we need to just sell back and we'll get a reward. That's cool. We are still missing... No, we're not missing workforce anymore here, because we have started to give some sausage and some soap. The bread is still not working apparently. Hopefully starting now, or maybe we're not making enough. We'll check that out. But at least this is all working. And so maybe we can even check if we have any cigarettes here. Let's see. We have beer. We don't have cigarettes yet, so we still need to do a bit of progress there. But ladies and gents, the cool thing is we have a city in the new world. We are getting something here. Okay, 13,000 of coin. Great. So we have a city in the new world. We're gonna start the calamari over here. We're gonna soon be able to give some water, some corn. Then we're gonna have the fried plantain, poncho. So this is classic, but very quickly we could get to Obrero's, or we could get to Terras Jornalero's house. That is an interesting one. So we're giving I want to check that out. We will also probably want to have where are you? Here. Please go do the frigate destroyed. We will probably want also to get into Manola, I think. Right, you know, Manola is where we can create just a huge island, get electricity and all of this. There's no reason why not. You know? This is a good first island, but soon let's just go to Manola. Let's sell this while we're here. We got tons of money, love it. Which means we could potentially also start buying, like this one, 26,000. This is a pretty good defense, you know, for my, not this ship, but my other ships. Not a lot of resources here that we probably want to buy, apart from maybe the aluminium in the future. So let's just go back here. And yeah, ladies and gents, I hope you're still enjoying this series. Do tell me in the comments below if you have any thoughts, questions, requests, and I hope to see you next time.